Is that, do we discredit his money in the sense that we discredit a millionaire that just happened to hit?
No, but that's what's hard. That's why I think Russ finds such a hard time being like, yo, what the fuck is it gonna take? Because I'm not an MC Hammer.
He's not.
Because he's doing exactly what you said. He's so skilled, bro. He's doing the mix, the mastering, a lot of the beat making. And one thing that's cool about Russ's beats is that actually they're pretty simple. What he does to make you feel like they're not simple is very easy transitions. He cuts the beat at certain points, and he uses his voice and chorus effects and things like that to differentiate the vocal chorus so hard that you feel like you're hearing a beat chorus too. A lot of times, sometimes it'll be the same fucking loop for like 32 fucking bars on some shit.
And it'll work.
And it'll work because he'll rust the fuck out of it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. There's been such a weird difference between his other projects and this that.
So what didn't you like before?
I don't
Compared
know.
to now, you think? Like, and even if it's like vague, even
I
if it's
just like
vague.
his chill rapping like this. It might just be that instead of just like his almost sometimes cockiness rapping or in dropping gems type shit. To where it was just like a different sound almost.
Yeah, that's true. That leads back to what you said about talking. Like it's a hard thing to master. Like you felt like there was a flow where it was like, damn, he's just telling me shit. But did you feel like, this is something I think we talked about a little earlier. My only gripe is, did either of you feel like you came out of this album learning about Russ at all?
No.
Because he's a magnificent shit talker.
That I can listen to a full album. Again.
Absolutely. I mean, but I mean, running back, like
Maybe.
for instance, like Big L was a magnificent shit talker. So I'm not saying that in a bad way. There are some rappers that just know how to talk shit for 16 bars straight, easy. Like and then I think that saying back to what we were
Like
talking
the
about.
last track. Oh my god, I just want to talk about the last track right now.
Is that your favorite?
Yeah, bro.
With the Ninth
Black
Wonder?
Thought and Benny.
Okay. Can I say my one opinion?
Go ahead.
Do you feel like they were regular Black Thought and Benny quality verses?
I think Benny was the worst verse, but it was still really good.
I think it was
And
light
then,
though.
And then it goes Russ and then Black Thought. Very close. I think the Black
Russ
Thought
should've-
verse was fire, bro.
Yeah. I think Russ should have went last on that.
You think he should? Yeah. You Ender credit used to be the classic. That used to be the classic way to rap. Remember? You told me this. You said, "Hey, you remember when you heard this a long time ago? When we were young, bro. You were like, hey man, you ever hear that the game writes his last verse first?"
Yeah.
I was like, what? And
Oh,
you were
I
like,
heard of that somewhere.
yeah,
I don't
because he
know.
was, and you were like, because he wants the last verse to go the hardest.
Exactly.
That's some real ass shit.
That's OG
though,
That's
bro.
OG hip hop, bro. That's how it
That's
used to
so
be.
real
If you got
because-
the Ender, it was an honor.
Because that's what you listen to last. It's almost like when you're in a competition or you're doing a speech, you'd almost want to. Well, there's perks to going first because you get it out the way. But if you're going for like the best score or in a competition, that's probably more.
You send the
suitable.
bar, but
You're-
that
the very
bar could
last
be
is like-
broken very easily.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like being in a tournament. Sometimes when you're in a tournament, you watch all the like. You remember being basketball tournaments? You got like 2 hours before your game. What
You
you
walk
do?
everyone.
You start walking to other courts.
Yeah.
Start looking at other teams.
You're like, damn,
Start
this
seeing,
dude.
you start being like, oh shit,
balling out.
that dude's a shooter. Oh, that dude is fucking fast. Oh, that dude got hands. And then 2 hours later, you're like,
You're scouting.
Who
No,
you? I got you. You're the one I want. Like,
I got this guy. Hey, I got blue shorts.
I got blue shorts. Exactly. You know how the fuck it is, bro. Oh, I miss court balling, bro. On that note, but man, the ninth Wonder track is nice. I'm trying to. I don't know what I think.
Benny Butcher talked about this song back in October.
Really?
Yeah, he was on like a Big Kev podcast.
That sounds so far
and
away.
he was
October.
right.
It's last month.
Last
mean,
month,
it's-
I know.
I mean, that means they recorded the song a while ago.
Yeah.
He said that it was gonna make a moment because they were just barring out,
Oh, see,
and they were barring out for like a minute straight each. It's like a 5-minute song.
Damn, I guess that's one thing I don't realize is that they really are just
They're
going.
just barring out on that song, or the Bootleg Kev podcast. Yeah, sorry.
I like bootleg Kev.
Yeah, Benny was talking. He said, "Yeah, I got a project with Russ and Black Thought. We're just barring out for
I
like
do
5 straight minutes."
like Line 'Em Up's verse.
Yeah.
The one with the Busta.
Yeah, no, I just like Russ's verse.
Yeah,
Best
Russ's
there.
verse.
Oh man, absolutely.
Just 'cause it was concise and to the point.
What was your favorite you have a favorite bar that stands out to you?
To be honest, I don't
There's
know.
so
Does
many,
affect what
bro.
you want. Let me.
Honestly, the only thing that I wish there was a little bit backed out is fucking. I wish that he didn't have so much of the sex bars. I know that sounds funny, but I'm just over it in rap.
Why, man?
It's just, I don't know, it's just corny. Not like it's corny, but like, I don't know, I'd
rather
like,
hear that
I love
than
that
like,
sex
than
line.
like,
Couple women trying to bunk with me like three's a company. Y'all crazy ass. My
Like-
bitch, my shot it down, but not my cup of tea.
I love that line though. Okay, I'll give you that.
That
That's
sex line is great.
that is fucking fire.
That's a fucking
But
bar.
that's the shot and the cup of tea. That was hella clever. But like, yeah, Operation Touch a Beat. I heard that when money comes in waves, this is the wrong part. I actually do love this line. But like that part specifically is fire. Afterwards, the y'all crazy ass might not be my shot, but my of Dom, but you're my cup of tea, but not my cup of tea. The part leading up to it, the couple women trying to bunk with me like three's a company. I just feel like I've heard him rap that a million times.
Yeah, okay.
I hear it.
I feel like, and this isn't a bar that he's rapped, but I feel like a Russ type bar is so many signs that we won. I just got a pair of twins trying to have a threesome. He would rap that,
Ugh.
and like that's a very Russ bar, and I'm just tired of hearing shit like that, and I think
It's like
that's
I'm getting bitches
I'm
with
just
you.
I'm just
That's
saying.
why I'm
I'm
saying.
not
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about
yeah.
him specifically.
that's hip hop
Yeah,
culture.
no,
That's
okay,
hip hop
okay.
culture. I think it's, I mean, that's how I feel listening to maybe Pluto when they're like, he's like the song where he's like rapping about like I fuck your bitch, I'm treating her better than you, but don't bring it like, and I'm like, okay, like this is kind of weird. Like I'm like, okay, but she's your side bitch, but you love her. Okay, but you got a man bitch. Okay, I don't understand how this all works. Like I'm like, yeah, okay, y'all got families or something, man.
Dragon Man's game. That's literally the quote, the status quo of that album.
On which Russ?
No, on the Pluto.
Oh, well, we'll get to that in a second for sure.
All right.
But on this Russ album, man, I want to rate it. Or I guess last thing I want to say is, you really thought he did this thing on the Primo? That's the only song that I think he flowed well, but he pulled an old Russ, I think, on the Primo beat. And what I mean by that is like he's flowing, but his bars are nowhere near the level. Like he doesn't hit a hard bar that hits me. Like, okay, the last thing that my ego needs is rapping on a Primo beat. I'm trying to POP and reach the TOP, you bitch. That was Velvet Days. Now I'm Dawn, like KOT, you bitch. And to my skeptics, I sing fuck you like I'm CeeLo Green, you bitch. That whole first intro, all those bars didn't matter to me. They were all flow.
You know what I think it is for me? Features.
The features set
That's
a
what
vibe.
makes a Russ good. That's what makes Russ good for me.
Fuck, that's crazy.
It's always not on features.
That's the one song with no feature.
Corny and ass for me. Cause I'm just, I don't know. Call
So
me
he's
young.
one of-
Call me
so
young.
let me ask
Call
you
me
this:
something.
Is he someone you just want to be featured on shit?
Not featured, but have a feature at least. Because
Well, I mean,
I
you know,
agree
vice
with
versa,
you.
it's
The
kinda the
DJ
same
Premier
thing,
song
right?
was my least favorite one,
That's crazy.
and all the ones with the features.
I feel like that would be a point. Like, you know, if Russ and I were friends, I'd be like, you know, man, the one track you didn't eat the hardest was the track you were alone. Why? Like, and the reason I say why is the proof is in the pudding that there's no reason that he couldn't write to the caliber of the other tracks.
Probably an energy thing.
That's such a good point, bro.
You got
Energy.
somebody else in there, and you're like, you're not barring me. The
He's a
fuck?
Libra though, and I'm a Libra.
So you're trying to
I
keep
fuck
it
with-
even.
No, I fuck with all Libras though. So
You're like, so deep down, I'm cool with his
Oh,
existence.
okay.
I'm gonna be. I know if I met, bro, I'd be cool with him though.
Okay, I fuck with that.
All right.
Where you scoring it though, bro? In terms of a full hip hop album,
But it's 5 songs.
a full EP.
Well, we've scored EPs. Just give it a.
Yeah, where you scoring it?
4.
Yeah,
But I don't think it's ever gonna get higher than that.
you don't think it's a growth 4? You don't think it's a growing 4?
No, it's a hard 4.
Hard 4.
Yeah. Like
So I
that,
think-
or like a 4.25 or something, bro.
Sure.
I think this
No,
is the
for
first.
me,
I
for
think this is the
me.
first time this might be almost a universal score, almost right around. But I think I'm sitting right about 4 too.
Yeah.
Because
It's
quite
good.
literally it's 5 tracks, and I don't dislike the
You're
Inside
4
Job
or
song.
5 out of your songs.
I'm 4 to 5 out of the songs, and technically I like the 5th song.
That's a good percentage.
So if you were exactly.
So I think actually, yeah, 4.25, straight up.
Okay.
because it was a really good outing. So I think what's missing is, and maybe it comes from, maybe I'm just not used to Russ rapping like this yet, in the sense of he wants to be taken seriously now moving forward like this. And it's not that I never took him serious before, but I put him in the category of, and not sound wise, I put him in the category of Macklemore, where I know the man can rap.
Right.
But do I ever think like, oh shit, Macklemore's on this verse, in the same way that I think like, oh my God, there's a Black Thought feature coming out. What's about to happen to lyricism? So now I can start thinking that. Now I think when a Russ verse drops, I can be like, oh shit, what's he gonna say actually on the bars?
I wonder how him and Benny blinked up. That was a pretty wild. When I saw Benny the Butcher on there, I was like, what?
Benny was on his last album.
He was.
Bro, Benny ate the last
probably
album.
were like, bro, you killed it, bro. Let's make some more music together.
That's something that I actually love seeing. I love seeing artists do the album feature favor.
Oh yeah.
Like
do
that's
one each.
Yeah, 1-to-1 each. That's one of
Yeah.
my favorite things
That's hard.
ever, bro.
Freddie Gibbs up in there.
I wish
Bro.
Miguel was on every J Cole.
Every J. Cole. I want the J. Cole Miguel album so hard. I will stand that forever. Like, bro, Benny ate Russ on their last time that they were together, though. So I think that's
why
why
Russ
he
was
was
"For my
like, it's
project,
time.
I need to eat you, bro.
Like, Benny's last line is, so if you ask me what's love, then I still would say, what's love? Love is whatever you could still betray. Like, come on, bro. Fuck.
Some real shit.
Some real shit, bro.
Like he said, what's more important, the flower or the soil that grows it?
Yep. Yep.
It's all.
If
it's all
Russ
quality.
said that, though, I probably would hate that line.
Well, because he would
though.
say it different. He said, what's more important, the flower or the soil that grows it?
That's true.
Like-
That's very true.
And that's what I meant about
It's just
delivery.
the cadence,
Benny,
the voice.
cadence, bro. What's more important, the flower or the soil that grows it?
Your voice is your instrument, man.
And you're just like, damn.
Yeah, because he hits you with he loves to hit you with the, oh. Okay, and you're like,
That line is hard.
so what Russ needs to go from a
Russ,
4.
that
From a
line
4,
is
he needs
weak.
to go to rise from a 4-star album rapper. He needs to go to adding meaner noises. I need
He's gonna
Russ.
be like, huh?
It's a little tiny, dude.
Man, we got more.
But it's quality, right? Like, I mean, transitioning to the other album we listened to, which is, there was even a deluxe.
The exact opposite.
There was
Come
just
on,
so much.
y'all. Y'all,
I'm an
y'all
old
did
head
not.
in this.
See, these are.
Baby Pluto.
Oh, we got some old heads in the building.
Okay, boomer. I'm just kidding.
Okay, boomer.
I
For
do
real.
fuck with Future, man. I do fuck with Uzi. I just don't know if I could do this. Like, I remember, like, when What a Time to Be Alive made me really feel like, damn, what a time to be alive.
Bro, if you don't like March Madness, get the fuck out the country.
So why did it?
That is the hardest. Yeah, that's
Even
like one of the
Life
hardest
is good,
feature songs.
right? Even Life is Good. Those last Future song, I've actually been like, damn, this shit goes. I mean, it's with Drake, right?
I only like Future's part.
What?
Well, no.
Maybe
I like
maybe
Future's
this.
part
Maybe
more.
because I was in Vegas when like it dropped.
Wait. Is that the one that's like, bitch, this is fame, not
Yeah.
clout. I don't even know
Bro,
what
they-
that's about on your mouth.
Mustard played that for the last song of the night, and it was like 3 in the morning. It was like,
When you were in Vegas? That was
Yeah.
way before.
yeah, but like in the club.
But that's crazy.
Back
That's
when
crazy
clubs
that you
were
heard that
open.
then.
And it was just like working on.
You
the
were like,
late
what the
night.
fuck is this
And
probably?
no, I knew the song. I was like working on it because I was fucking saying.
Oh
it
wait,
all
no,
the-
not okay. Sorry, I thought it was the other time,
No,
years
no,
ago.
yeah.
I thought I was gonna be like, bro, what?
Yeah, working on the like weekend as usual, and like lights went down. We were fucking just
Working on a late night
we-
like you.
everyone in the club shut up and was like.
I think
we
that was one of those
fucking
videos that for me
Everyone,
musically,
I ain't doing my taxes, so I'm too turned.
Trump threw his toupee off when he heard that and was like hard.
Yeah, but then when
750,
then that beat switch to Future just going in. Oh, yeah, little bitch. Ooh. And we fucking Brandon took
Okay,
me to a
but
fucking
the
hidden ass
thing I
elevator. I was like, there's an elevator
The thing
in the
I
club?
didn't like though is that they fucking that was a terrible switch though. And the reason I say that is because they're actually literally just 2 different beats. There's no actual production switch to that.
That's what
they
makes
just talk.
people.
So
that's what was hard
but
about it,
people
though,
aren't
that's right.
producers though, so they don't realize. So they're like, oh, the switch up, and I'm like, bro, literally,
Okay.
it's a song, and then they have a skit,
And then it's a
and then
trap-
they switch
trap beat.
beats.
But give me
like sicko
fucking
mode.
15 deluxe versions of that, and I'll be fucking good.
Yo, I would take another Future.
We would-
Actually,
What
after
a
this
time to
album,
live.
maybe
I
it's
think-
time for the Drake Uzi
No,
album
you know
because
what-
Uzi carried this.
You know what that would sound like is this album if they did 15 songs
Nah,
like that.
man. If we give me a
No,
What a
if you
Time to
made-
Be Alive 2, especially like
No,
I
I thought you were talking about Life is Good, just a song
Oh.
15 times over and over again,
or
basically.
just something similar.
Yeah,
No, because it would sound like this song.
this is the same song over and over.
Oh yeah, I guess what you're saying. I mean, after COVID, if they drop What a Time to Be Alive 2,
That'd be the placement.
That'd be the
That'd be
best.
placement timing, man. Jesus.
like the summertime, you're just like,
This would
man.
be, yeah, that would be good.
I mean, I guess you gotta explain to me, man. Like,
What did you?
I'm
love
not
about
a
Yeah, you're
Uzi
old
or a
head.
Future. Yeah, I guess I'm a fucking old head right now. But like,
I mean, I feel like I'm like a part of both. of
what
their
was the
cult
magic?
followings?
What was the magic of this? Like, what like was? Has this been
So-
anticipated? Like, rumored for years? Like, people
No,
wanted this.
So I mean, like the last time they made music, besides this year, before that, was on his Love Is Rage 2. But before that was 7 Million,
Wow.
and what was it in 2016? It was Too Much Sauce and 7 Million.
too much stuff.
That was the last time they made
That's
music
a
together.
that's a jam though.
Yeah, and that was a minute
Hit it,
ago.
Philippe.
It seems like
Yeah.
they've made music together, like their whole on this album. It seems like they've been making music together almost. I mean, they feel like they've been Pluto and Baby Pluto the whole time. You know, like you've been hearing this again. I feel like that's why people didn't like it. I mean, for me, I'm not saying I'm not agreeing with you guys in the way that I didn't. I think it was mids. Like it was okay. There's a couple of songs
But there
that
was
are
some
like
kind of magnetism to
real,
it to you.
real Baby Pluto was hard the first time I listened to that, and
What's the one that's like I can go crit neck right on a bit neck? Like, what's that one? Is
Oh
that
my
the is
God,
the
You
yeah.
don't even know
intro?
this song. I feel exactly the
them.
same. Like they all sounded like that.
Like, that's what I mean. I can't
But, like,
differentiate
okay,
between
so
them.
that's the only thing you guys can say about it though, is because like not every
Okay.
song can make your head go.
The
like this, right?
production goes hard though, but in the way that it's very
but
much
it's
trap production.
DJ Esco executive produced. I mean, Zaytoven's on there, Wheezy. You got all these
I mean, we
all
could
these
just
beats that make your head go up and down. Like it's not, you can't not like it,
we can just say it's.
man.
I was expecting a lot, and I kind of want to blame this on meme culture. Because name two more people memeable than Uzi and Future right now.
You know, it's not a Uzi
don't.
and Future album unless one of them
Is-
have one solo slow song. to
Here's
it.
my thing though. Also, it didn't feel like. See, you guys have been talking about
Did
it
you guys
like
listen to the
Baby
whole
Pluto
thing?
was a thing. Yeah, I feel like it felt like actually it sounded like Future was the feature the whole time, and I think that that's strong. So here's the
Uzi
thing.
Killed it, man. Uzi killed it.
I didn't enjoy the album really as a whole. I enjoyed what Uzi brought to the table though.
Oh,
In the way that I was like, yo, you rap like this when you want to?
he's got energy. You don't remember? He used to spit like mad
He
mad
actually be
rapid.
spitting.
That's
That's
why
It was
there
just-
was Uzi Vert.
I don't know how I
like
felt
a
about
Uzi.
so they changed the intro on the deluxe. The intro on the album is Tic
I didn't
Tac
even
on
know
the
that.
deluxe is I just shot my shot at this little thought. I'm trying to crit nick. What is it? Crit nick knack at her bit neck. I've been selling crit knack for the stick knacks, and I got a big Mac for the chit chat. Like, what? Why the fuck are you rapping like that? I'm just trying to crit nick knack on her bit neck.
But you know
my
who
sell-
fucking
my niggas selling
that's
crit
what they
knack
do,
on the
bro.
stick knacks.
That's
yo
what they do.
was
They-
that Future rapping? No,
No,
that's Uzi.
that was Uzi.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but Future raps like that.
Yeah, but if
He's
he
on
did
that-
it, you wouldn't be able to understand it. He'd be like, I've been trying to crit bit neck on a bit neck.
That's what happens when you take a break from the rap game and you come back. Just some new energy.
Yeah.
I mean, Uzi's been on a tear since he came back.
Yeah, Uzi also pulled up
I
on
thought he was never
homie.
gonna rap again. He said, "I wanted to be back. I want to go back to 2013 on some emo shit and just."
I don't know.
I don't know. It's
Uzi-
like my
Uzi-
third day out here.
Uzi cool with me. I do fuck with like 20 minutes is my shit. I guess I did want some of that on
They
the
both
album.
have like some. They both do have like cult followings though. I like. I mean, if I were to score it, I'd give it a 3.5 because with room to grow, because I think like Eternal Atake or a take
Is gonna grow a
is
cult
going
following.
to grow on you, and people are gonna play it again, and
You're gonna be the only one.
yeah, I'm not being the only one. Like,
Niggas gonna be like,
other
yo,
people
yo, yo,
"Ooh,
vocals,
you better
bro."
bro. When I heard Eternal Take and I heard, "Oh, you better move. Oh, you better move. You better move." I was like, what the fuck? I'm not moving. I'm sitting here. I'm sitting my ass here and taking your ass out of my fucking ears.
You know what's crazy is that
Stop listening
Uzi's
to
got like a lo-fi following too, where people take his songs and remix the shit out of them.
Yeah,
Chop-
he
chop
knows
it
about
through
it too.
Yeah.
He knows.
Oh yeah,
Screw
so
it,
he
go
knows. He knows that if he does a fast song, people are gonna slow it down.
Yeah.
You
If
know,
he does a
sounds
slow song,
good.
people are gonna speed it up. Isn't that crazy? How would it be making music on that dimensional level?
Yeah.
On like being like, yo man,
Even if I do this, it's hot. This is hot as
I
fuck.
can just do this fast ass song. Uzi could make a song that's like, yeah, 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 yeah. I fuck your bitch on the low, yeah, yeah. And then people would remix it and be like, yeah.
It'd be hard.
I fuck your bitch on the low.
Yeah, sure.
Like, that's just how people are.
I would. Man. I give it a 2.5. We halfway there. You gonna tell me that I'm gonna bump this in the club? Maybe. Maybe you're gonna
Yes,
pregame this.
one or two. of
Sure.
them
Okay.
are.
Yeah. I feel that. But I also am not
Money
gonna
on me.
bump this.
Money on me.
I'm gonna be the one because this is a 24-track deluxe album.
You give it a 1?
I am giving this a 1.5.
Damn.
The lowest score I've ever given anything so far.
Man,
I
when
like
clubs
that
open up
because,
though,
I mean,
what you
there
gonna
was more
see?
anticipation.
There was exactly like,
When I
I-
heard
I expected it to be
Uzi
the album of the
Future
week.
album, I expected to, I mean, basically every song just like go crazy.
yo, when we go to the club next time,
Because I
we
did
gonna bump
play,
this, and Sir's
I
gonna
did
be
play
fucking.
Uzi's old stuff today, and I was like, damn, this shit's so good.
that's exactly what I'm saying. Like
Like,
20
his old
minutes
stuff,
is my
like
shit.
Love is Rage and Love is Rage 2, like
Yeah.
his old stuff was good.
I'm not 100% old head yet.
Yeah, I'm not a. I wouldn't say I'm.
No, I was just joking.
I know. I'm on my way.
I am
agree,
on
this
my
I am
way.
on my way.
This
I'm
was just-
starting to understand some music.
This is just cool, and what I mean by that is I would never think to name a Future and Uzi album underneath a Russ project.
Yeah,
was
okay,
so
that's a
much
good
bet-
way
that
to think
was
of it.
so
That was
much-
a
that's so
curveball, huh?
That was so much better. And it might just be because of the show, or it might just be because I've dipped my feet in more actual
Hip hop.
hip hop.
Did that disappoint you a little?
No, not at all.
We're just ruining
just
his
surprised.
taste.
You guys are just ruining my taste.
Yeah, like,
We're ruining your ears.
apparently I can't listen to trap music the same anymore.
Oh, no, I'll
I
fuck
love
with
the
trap
fact
music.
that I can really listen to real hip hop, but also flick a switch and go back to my 25-year-old self and listen to this Uzi and Future
Well,
album.
you know, that's why we try to cover
Yeah,
everything, you know, because we know that everybody's got a vast amount of taste. I know some people that are old heads that only bump trap music.
Yeah, they won't fuck with anything.
Yeah, they're like, oh, I don't really
Like
like.
some Bay people that only fuck with Bay shit.
Oh, what's his fucking name? Fuck it, I don't even care about his fucking name. Homie from from Onyx, the group
Mhm.
with fucking Cannabis.
Yeah.
Other homie, what is it, Fredro?
Fredro,
He
Fred.
called Lupe and Tribe and Royce nerd rap.
Yeah, there's some real shit.
Nerd rap, like fuck
Oh,
that,
yeah, I
because they
heard about
bar and out.
Bro,
Because
Royce,
you
did
overthink
you hear
it.
what Royce
Because
You're
you
super
overthink. He
duper.
said allegory is too big of a word.
Did you hear what Royce?
Yeah, he
said
said
back to him. He said, "Don't you ever
don't
fucking
don't speak on me,
yeah,
pretty
don't
much.
talk about me.
Don't
like that,
talk
bro."
about me, and we are not boys."
Yeah.
Because the guy was like, hey, we boys.
No, we're not.
He's like, no, we're not, actually, factually.
Actually, fact.
Lyrical miracle.
Lyrical miracle. But you know who got bars though, man? The other album we're talking about. 2chainz. 2 motherfucking chains.
Respecting.
4 bracelets. That's the hardest
When
part
did that
ever.
become his thing?
I don't know.
Respecting.
I'm gonna let y'all open this up. What did you guys think of it?
I love the Kanye song.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
Really?
I'm just kidding.
That's it.
That's
Ooh,
probably
no,
like-
you didn't know if that's really how
I
you
even really
feel.
like the
No, no,
Kanye
I'm just
song
fucking
because
with y'all,
Kanye
I'm
not
fucking with
cussing
y'all.
right now.
I'm not messing. I'm just kidding.
Kanye said he's not gonna cuss, which is really weird.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. I had to go
Ever?
to
Well, I mean,
another
he's-
opinion on this one. What other people thought. They somehow.
It's like, you know, you have these, no disrespect to either of them or to the one that I'm saying I'm saying lesser. It was definitely not a Dave Chappelle's Kevin Hart album.
I think the album should have gone Lambo Wrist, Gray Area, Save Me, Moneymaker, Can't Go, Feel Away, Quarantine Thick, Ziploc, Cut Free Lighter, Cut Tony. Then
You like Tony?
Then Southside Hove comes in, Cut Vampire, Keep YRB, Cut Wait For You to Keep Wait For You to Die as the outro, Cut 55 times.
I can't believe you said cut Tony.
55 times was cool too on that.
Tony
note.
was hard.
Tony was hard.
I didn't like the
Tony
whole.
was
He's talking
hard.
about it. He's.
I did not
speaking-
like Lambo Wrist.
He's speaking on Tony as himself, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then I think I would be okay with taking Tony as an intro. I didn't like it as a song.
Lambo
okay,
wrist
the
when that,
repetitive, like the same
Like
word
Tony.
every
Yeah, like
every first word of the line.
Yeah.
Tony
that-
like the
Yeah, that
Tony
I really like that.
like
But it was still kind of like, you know.
and like that's what I mean. I get the vibe he was going for. I like Lambo wrist because expensive shit, man. 2 chains. He's like, I wear this costs a Lambo, bitch.
yo,
Did you
but
guys ever
read,
watch that show?
but read. I watched expensive shit. I haven't seen every episode, but I watched quite a few.
This is chamomile, darling.
Yeah, but Lambo wrist, man, was so. Right when I heard the beat, I had such high hopes. I'm like, he's gonna fuck it in. And then I was like,
As soon as I saw the
whoa.
name, I knew he was just gonna be ignorant.
What? I really thought he was gonna go in.
I knew he was gonna be ignorant when I saw the name.
I
of the
had
song was,
nothing
I put a
there.
Lambo on my wrist.
I don't even remember a bar really.
Really? Okay, so
Lambo wrist.
I guess when you say it like that, it's like, damn, it does put it in perspective. Like, I like it because I like the energy with it, but I guess you're right. It does feel like a step backwards. My number one gripe, this feels like an old Chainz album. This feels like it could have came out in 2016 if the bars didn't include things about, like, modern times.
Yeah, like
I loved Gray
14
Area.
thick.
Really?
Yeah. You know what I didn't get though is please tell me it's like I mean if I should be young enough to fuck your mama, I guarantee I should be old enough to fuck your dad or be your dad.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's weird, right? It's like well,
The
of
age
course.
gap. I'm like, what? How
What?
old's the mom?
There's
20
no
years
age-
younger?
Yeah, there should
Old
be no
enough
age
to
gap.
be your daddy, young enough to fuck your mama.
Yeah,
Young enough to fuck your sister, young enough to fuck your auntie.
that's weird.
All right, well, 2
Yeah.
Chainz, exactly just how old are you? And
I
how
did
old are
like-
these- How old is the sister?
I did like when he said fell in love with VVS because my cousin blood PMS.
That was actually one of my least favorite lines. of the
Oh, what
album.
a bar! That's such 2 Chainz bar.
I hated the spacing in it when he was
Okay.
like, "Cause of blood, PMS." Like it's just a slight little pause.
Oh, he
But
did it like 2 Chainsy, like
Yeah.
punchline.
Some more
Yeah,
blood
That's what I don't
PMS.
like, though.
And then next song was
Like okay, like imagine. I know we always say it, but like imagine Griselda. You know what I mean? Like, "Cause in the blood, like PMS." Like, you would just hear it differently.
yeah, everything's different.
Everything's different depending on how you deliver it, how you
Even if
serve it
Future
up.
said that, you'd be like, oh, that's just filler.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
But with 2 Chainz,
I'm in a
it's
pussy, no
bar.
BS. Like, my cousin of blood, like PMS. Like, you would be like, that's
My
not a
cousin
bar.
Blood though. PMS.
Cause like Chris.
That's what I'm saying,
yeah.
man. You know,
Man, you know what? I just came to a realization is 2 Chainz just always has good
Bars no
beats.
matter what,
Good
though, too.
beats
And beats.
and-
His beats
yeah,
are
good beats and bars.
It's the
but
chorus that
I
brings
don't
it
like
together.
The way
Right.
he raps it either.
It's the
It's like
chorus
s-
that make it like
They wanted-
Hey, that was way more smooth though. That
It's like
was-
a
It
halftime
was.
hype.
man.
was 2
Way
Chainz best
man.
man. That's hard.
That's some rich people.
That's
shit.
some rich
That's
shit. That's
dude
some-
shit,
You,
bro.
you love your best man. Shout out to my best man.
That is so
man.
funny. Did you guys ever see the video? Speaking of weddings, you guys ever see the video of Future walking down that aisle during just being a part of a wedding?
Yeah.
And that child like clearly recognizing him, like that little kid being like,
Future.
like he like jaw dropped and like stared at him. Future like was like, it's like that was so funny, bro.
I feel like I remember that.
It was like a little,
Yeah.
it was like a little kid too.
Yeah.
It was like so starstruck. Like, I mean, imagine pulling up to the wedding and
seeing
How
change,
tall's Future?
bro. Future not
like
short.
No, he's like 6.
Well, that's the
I
thing.
think at
it's
least
like,
6 feet.
yeah.
I mean, I'm not tall myself, 5'9". Like, so most
Yeah, I'm
rappers I think are
6'7".
shorter than me.
I'm
From
6'7".
what I
So many
think about it.
rappers are short.
And I'm not
Insane.
saying that in a weird or bad way or disrespectful way, but like sometimes when you see a
No, not just
tall rapper, you're
so
like, oh.
many successful men in general are really short. So while we're talking about that,
Not
everybody
really,
who's short, just nip your short man syndrome in the fucking ass. Quit being
No,
you all
Napoleon.
killing
it's
it
pretty
too.
proportional, dude. I mean,
Yeah,
Meek-
just be
no,
proportionate.
Meek
Focus about
Mill-
being proportionate.
No, Meek Mill 6'2", Gucci Mane 6'2". We got 2 Chainz.
Kanye like
6'5",
5'6".
6'5".
Yeah. No, Kanye 5'9".
Young
Oh.
Thug 6'3", bro. He's hella lanky.
There are
and
some
tall.
long, there are some tall,
Drake's
tall ass
6'4".
people.
Future 6'2".
How tall? Jay's 6'2", 6'3"?
He's but then you got like Kendrick,
Tom
Lil
Cruise like
Uzi,
5'5". I know it's not a
42
rapper. I know it is.
We
Tom
got
Cruise
Wayne.
the rapper.
Yeah, 5'5".
Lil Wayne,
5'5".
Kendrick, like
I mean,
It's-
Russ.
Russ.
5'5", man.
Tory Lanez.
What was just crazy is when I saw Russ. Oh, speaking of that,
literally,
I mean, just-
literally so short. He looks the same when he stands up on a chair.
yo,
When he's
shout out
sitting.
though to Megan. Well, before we forget to mention this,
Oh my
on
god.
who shot you.
dope.
The track is called Shots Fired, sampling Biggie's 1994.
It's the intro to her new album.
It is fucking fuego. I'm sorry, Tori, but this is just.
Yeah,
Well,
you might be canceled after this one,
comparing
buddy.
Lambo Wrist to that though, I can see how you didn't like Lambo Wrist because that is one hell of a fucking intro on Meg's part. That's the intro to her debut album.
Yep.
On that, not just her new album, her debut album.
I'm pretty sure it's probably pretty good, bro.
Yeah, we'll listen to it.
We'll definitely be talking about that pretty soon.
To come back to the 2chainz album, I did feel like it wasn't anything groundbreaking.
I feel like it felt old.
And it's one thing I gotta bring up too is a lot of rappers nowadays have a lot on their plate. I mean, literally and metaphorically, but like he's got Most Expensive Shit. He did that little Family Feud thing. He's got Collar Grove too. Imagine working on a whole nother album while you're doing an album. And you're like, I mean, personally, I'm like, man, unless you got an endless amount of bars, you might be like, I'm gonna save this track for this album.
So I think that's interesting. That's interesting. I don't think that older rappers, like we talked about recently, I don't think that they have an excuse to not grow. But I do think that they have that window of latency maybe as time goes on where it's like, hey man, maybe I'm not dropping a project every 6 months because I need it to be quality, and like I can't just regurgitate quality.
Of course.
Like I'm not just vomiting quality bars. I got them though.
Yeah.
And I think I would rather take, and this is like, I hope Collar Grove is amazing too. I would rather take 1chainz album a year instead of 2 if it meant they were the quality of Pretty Girls Like Trap Music
Hooper,
or the other one. Yeah.
Back to the League.
Yeah, Back to the League. I'm glad you listened to Back to the League, bro. That shit was crazy.
Just lit.
Speaking of this album though, Southside Hove, can we talk about the fact that he hasn't got a Hove feature yet? He talked about it recently.
I mean, he did.
He's cool with it. But he's like,
accepted it.
I'm not the person to ask more than once.
Yeah.
Or more than twice. And I've already, I've sent him something.
And I'm 2chainz.
He sent him
twice.
He sent him that. And then
but you'll give Jay
there's also
Electronica a whole album.
There's also that beat on
That's all.
on the what's that his last album, Back to the League.
Yeah.
Where he's like, this beat's so good, you could put Jay on it. And Hove still didn't get on it, and that beat was fantastic, bro.
Yeah. Well,
fantastic.
Exactly, but that's another thing is 2chainz has got marketability for days. Like that's one thing is like, I mean, I know I would put him on my Rushmore because he can just do everything.
Let's talk about that. Like, it makes no sense that Jay doesn't do the verse because I would put him on my Rushmore too. Yeah. And I did want to talk about him for Rushmore this week, but I don't think it's so much of a toss-up more than an acknowledgement.
Yeah, because he can be on anything, and I wouldn't be mad on it.
Bro, when
rare.
did Wayne and Play a Circle drop Duffel Bag?
Wayne didn't even have a verse, but I remember
was it 2008
when,
though?
I think so. And it was Play a Circle.
Play a Circle.
You know Duffel Bag Boy?
He was Titty Boy back then.
Yeah, Duffel Boy.
Yeah, that go and get your money,
Titty
little
boy.
Duffel Bag
Everyone
boy.
thought Wayne wrote his verse. Do you remember that? Imagine feeling so disrespected that everyone thought Wayne wrote your verse.
Because you went so hard.
Because you went so hard. You're like,
So hard.
I mean, Wayne was in his fucking prime at that.
Of course.
That's why
People thought there was no way you could hang with him.
Yeah. You weren't, though.
But 2chainz hangs, bro. 2chainz hanging. If he's on a Jay-Z song, he's hanging.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Not just hanging.
He probably
maybe outbarring him in the sense where he might say more catchy shit. Jay might body you in that Brooklyn way,
song better.
but he might say some shit like that makes you go, oh my god, you really said that.
Really, but you barring out.
I mean, out here. You can beat someone off of a song by just not having better bars, but just making the song better.
2chainz just says funny shit. I remember the first time I heard him say, "I feed her to my mattress,"
and it's not.
And
funny,
I was
though.
like,
it's really dope.
I was like,
funny
damn, bro. 2chainz the only rapper that I can hear say, 35 grams in my bag. I've been working hard. I've been moving fitness with no regard for no business. Get bug, get crunk, bitch. I'm from Calipinark.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. He could be on anything.
Yeah, I don't give a finna.
He could be on anything.
He's not done.
Anything.
He said, I don't give a finna. Make her suck my dick. Tell that bitch kin up.
Make her.
He said
I'm
that.
done, bro. I'm done because I remember you showing me this. But here's my favorite 2chainz song.
started from the crack.
He's good music too, though. Don't forget.
Is he still?
No, he may be. I'm not quite sure.
No matter where I'm at, I got crack.
I mean, this dude was about to be in the NBA.
I'm different. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Man.
Okay.
Did you guys see him
And Biden?
in the Biden?
Oh my God! He goes, the organization different. I got a feeling the future gonna be different.
Biden
and on that note, I'm different.
At a presidential little debate or something.
I'm different. We are officially living in the boondocks.
Oh
Yeah.
my.
We're living in the boondocks. Yo,
That's some real ass shit, man.
Biden
Life
pull up
feels
to
like
the
the Boondocks.
Biden pull up to the scene with the ceiling missing.
Yeah, ceiling. Pulling up to the
Imagine Biden.
Joe Biden pulling up to his first day in the White House with
Bro, you know
Obama,
what it is?
with Obama in the backseat and Kamala, and
Bro,
he's
you
like,
know what it
pull
was?
up to the Senate with the ceiling missing. Pull up to the Senate with the ceiling missing.
You know what it was? It was Joe Biden being like, "Hey, Obama, how can I get my other?
How do I get them?
How do I get that
he's
more
like,
popular
he's
vote
like,
that you
Obama,
got?"
Obama, will you send me that playlist that you and your daughter listen to? I'll try to contact one of them.
Man, why y'all hating, man? I guarantee Biden was bumping it too. They were probably in the Oval Office just like, yeah.
No,
But
he probably asked
Obama bit and put him on chains.
Yeah.
Hell no. He probably was like, Kamala, what can I do to get the young popular vote?
Well,
Two
what
chains.
most of my detained teenager juvenile arrests
All
are
right,
listening
all
to
right,
chains.
Oh God! All right.
Yeah, I bet you, nah, man. I bet you he's like, Joe,
Joe,
take a look at this.
take a look at this. Hey, Joe,
I'm different. Look how many streams I got.
just trust me. Michelle loves it.
That's my daughters.
Sasha,
That's my
will ya?
daughters.
They be slapping that shit all day.
I concur.
And
No.
my Americans.
I must say, my Americans, it does slap.
And it is truly different.
Different.
Okay, but yeah, so that's a pretty easy Rushmore.
I think that chains, and we talked about this too, is that sometimes Rushmore isn't about arguing about who deserves to be on it, more so about acknowledging who people need to give their roses before they're gone.
Yeah, I mean,
The
maybe that
South
might be
has-
it.
bro,
Smell the
South
roses.
has a terrible issue of.
Oh shoot!
of-
Sorry. Can I interrupt you guys?
Yeah.
I just want to tell my favorite lyric from the Pluto, Baby Pluto.
Going all the way
Yeah.
back, he's like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, I just realized. I looked at my notes. I want to just say real quick. I put my thumb in her butt for my legacy. Future. In all seriousness,
What?
just thrown as the sleaziest rapper of all time. All right. Sorry, I just wanted to interrupt you guys.
Excellent.
But much needed, absolutely.
Much needed. That was my favorite. That's the only thing I wrote down.
We talk about lyricism.
Yeah, but yeah, exactly.
Bro,
But delivery, right? Because Future could say that,
That's
and
his
then 2chainz
legacy.
says that.
I want my thumb in her butt, yeah.
That's my legacy.
That's my legacy. Respect it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's all delivery, man.
Man, this is a
It's that UPS, FedEx.
this episode.
Yeah, man. It's that UPS, FedEx, hate,
Yeah, are they
love
throwing
thing.
it at your door? Or they're knocking and
Or the
handing
Amazon
it to
Prime. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
What you
I got
gonna
an
know?
Amazon Prime locker.
It's
The
delivery.
nicest delivery possible. I wish the ops try to rob me.
Nah, man.
Please don't.
We don't live in 970. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, exactly. Don't worry, I'm not posting that address.
Hey,
Ever.
pull up.
Pull up. Not at my house though. Somewhere else.
Not a pandemic, though.
Yo, where are you guys ranking this? Where are you guys scoring this album though? I'm gonna give it a solid 3.5. It's
I was
still
thinking 3.5
enjoyable.
too.
So here's the thing that I want to say. I think something that's hard to remember on a national level is that sometimes releases matter more on a regional level. This album's south as fuck.
Yeah, that's funny because I felt like I enjoyed the album more than you guys, but I gave it a 3.
Really?
Yeah, maybe because
Is it the bloat?
I think it's because I'm waiting for Collar Grove 2.
Damn. So it
You
felt
hear
like
that one
you know what
line,
it
I was
felt like?
Oh no.
What was it? Like the Drought 4.
Yeah.
It's like the Drought 4. We didn't really care because we waiting for no ceilings.
no,
Damn, though. But is that a bad place to be in rap, though?
not at all.
Because literally your hype is
No.
so big, people are like, that ain't it, though, because we know you got this.
Yeah.
No.
No.
I wouldn't take that as an offense at all.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? Because that'd be like someone being like, yeah, I didn't care that, and like you'd be nuts if you said this. But that'd be like someone being like, yeah, I didn't really listen to the Conway album. I just care about when they're all together. You couldn't be mad at them for that though.
Yeah.
Because it's not like they're saying they're not a fan. It's like I just want to hear them all together. Yeah. I think you even said, whenever I get to the end of a Griselda album and I hear the song where all of them are together, I'm just like, fuck. I'm ready for the next.
You know they're doing that on purpose too.
Oh yeah, they're like,
Well,
y'all
duh,
remember
yeah.
we got this. Remember that at any time we can link up and do this.
Low
Well, I
key,
feel
they
like it's
cutting
like
the coke.
first and last songs on every album.
They cutting the coke.
Yeah, exactly. They're like, we can't give it to you that raw every time. Because they're siblings and brothers too, so it's like, obviously it's as simple as, I'm gonna send you a song, get on it.
Yeah.
And they all bar out and drop music on that level.
I didn't think about it that way.
They all drop so much music,
Yeah.
bro. Think how easy it is to be like, I'm sending you one. And like, it's probably on that level where it's like, if you want me on it, I'm on it. If you don't, that's up to you.
Okay.
I mean, it's
Yeah, I think I feel.
They're
it.
family too.
2 phone calls away, meet in the studio, bro.
Exactly.
You're
2
making
phone calls away, all 3 of you are there.
Yeah, you and your beat dude.
And if not, they got travel. They got travel work. It's not like they can't be like, hey man, I'll send you the beat. I know you got an engineer around you somewhere. Oh, you in LA right now? I'm in New York. Call up your studio. I know you got someone.
Damn right.
And then he's like, bet I'll get that verse to you. Give me 12 hours.
Word. What do we got going on for next week, or the week after?
Well,
Season 1.
Game 1.
Man, we got a lot coming out. There's a lot that's come out this week, honestly.
I think it's subject to change.
It is
So
subject to
maybe we kind of
change.
keep it a surprise.
So there's definitely gonna be. We're taking a 1-week hiatus, my friends. Next Friday we won't be here, and
we'll be
it's
here.
all for good reasons. We'll
Not
be here
here.
though. We're gonna provide you some content through different means. I'll probably do some private video reviews to add on the Instagram and possibly maybe even the YouTube. I might experiment, fuck around with the fuck arounds. You know what it be, but
Damn right.
You know what it be?
we got some big ones that definitely will last past the week gap. Meek just dropped an EP. I've been a big Meek fan since he came out, especially of jail. And what I mean is I've always liked him, but man,
He said especially came out of jail.
Dream Chasers.
bro, Meek is different now. I think it's the Jay-Z influence. Real shit.
Yeah.
Jay helped with that case, but Meek came out,
A different person.
not that he wasn't a man, he came out a better man, which is such a rare case for hip hop. Like
Gucci Mane.
Gucci, exactly. That's a
I
perfect
still
example.
don't
They
understand.
cloned that man. That's not
But
the
what
same
would
man.
it be?
Hey,
you
but
see
the
before
clone
you
came
today.
out. The clone came out healthier
Yo.
and more mentally stable.
Where
That's
were you
why it was a
hiding
clone.
that clone though?
That's why it was a clone.
In the jail, they needed to
No,
take him in.
my gosh, man. You saying you're hiding a clone there for like what? How old's Gucci? 30 something?
No, you make
Hiding
him,
a clone for 30
He
years.
hyper ages.
No,
can't,
you
no.
make him right then and there
It's not a clone.
to when. where you
Nah, of
want
course
him
he's
to
not a
come out.
clone, but it's exactly what you said. Gucci's one of the only cases where I'm like, yo, man came out better. And Benny.
But he's
that's
still,
not a famous case.
Yo, Gucci though, everyone still says he's a hip hop boogeyman.
Speaking about Gucci, y'all watch Gucci versus Jeezy real quick.
I
Y'all
didn't,
watch the verses.
but I also thought that was kind of.
Y'all know 21 Sec. Okay,
Yo,
there's
the
been a
tension
lot
was
of-
in the air.
It's crazy.
Well, you don't
Crazy
diss somebody about their dead
tension in the
homie.
They-
Well, Chicago rappers. They do all the
Jeezy
time.
put a hit on. Jeezy put a hit
It's
on
been like,
Gucci
what, 15
years
it's
ago.
been like,
I know.
what, 15 years since that happened. or
They've
some
been
shit?
beefing for years.
But what a weird switch up because it was supposed to be Gucci versus T.I., right?
Yeah, but bro, So Icy, that was my jam. I can't believe that started a
Or
fucking
was it Jeezy
war.
versus T.I.?
No, they can't. Okay, what?
Was it supposed to be Jeezy versus T.I. or
Yeah.
Gucci?
It was,
Hey, I'm
And
pull up
Gucci's
in the
just
drop
like,
top heavy.
well, they came up with diss tracks.
Motherfuckers on
21 Savage was with his gang, dissing Jeezy the whole time.
Niggas rock ice.
We got 50 Cent. We got 50 Cent over here talking shit about
Yeah,
Jeezy too.
saying he's not a
because-
man.
And Freddie, you know he Jeezy dissed Freddie Gibbs on him and 50.
That's because
on his
Gibbs
rap
was
track.
originally signed to Jeezy. Jeezy dropped the ball on that. 1, 2. I'm really grateful they broke apart actually,
Well, they-
because
Freddie
Freddie might have been,
been that good.
and Freddie might have just become another Pusha T, in the way where he
Sadly.
would have been managed by another coke guy, who's like just all he does is coke rap. We might have never got a Madlib album,
Oh, probably not.
or 2, or a Kenny album,
the Alchemist
or
one.
an Alchemist album, or an Alchemist Fred, or an Alchemist
Yeah.
fucking Currency
No.
album.
Damn right.
Like he's on that verge of like tastemaker rapper where it's like he's really about to, like, I won't be surprised if we get an MF Doom Freddie Gibbs album.
That'd be the shit.
That
And
would
he could literally put him up there.
What do you guys think about the verses though? I like the format.
I didn't watch it.
I watched.
I like the format a lot.
Like the first half. It is kind of long, but I don't
They
know.
go
A lot
song
of-
for song essentially.
Is it hit for hit? But I heard this time they brought diss songs.
The first track.
Gucci brought diss songs.
He was literally
Gucci
rapping
literally
about his dead
first
homie.
I know.
song, and that's where people are like, "Yo, kudos to Jeezy for being a man."
And the other
Jeezy
people
sat
were
there the whole
saying like,
time, literally being like, "Cool."
I
your
think
homie
that's
in the
what- I
grave
know.
though is probably like,
I saw.
Well, what you
I
gonna
saw
do?
a meme-
Shoot him up
I
on
saw a
national
meme,
TV?
bro.
On-
I saw
on-
a meme.
Were you gonna do shoot him on Apple TV at that? He was on Apple, wasn't it?
Something like that.
When it started,
you just don't do it.
you just don't.
He
Oh,
said-
you
he
just talking
said-
about don't
he
even
said-
show up.
He said
Don't do
Gucci
that.
said my ratchet will make you scream like your ad libs, and then it played Jeezy's ad lib. Yeah.
Let me ask you this though: what amount of money would make you do that? That's
I
why
don't know.
I'm kind of with Twitter on this.
So
No amount of money would
what
make
I
me
wanna
do
point
that.
out is I actually like the message that they brought out with the verses is they squashed their beef
They did so icy.
But
at
you
the
could
end.
squash your beef,
and they
but you would subject yourself to that.
So
That's
what
I'm
people are saying, though, I have heard. I know what you mean. One thing that some people are saying is like, why people are speculating Jeezy played it cool, was because although Jeezy's camp ended up with a body on their side lost, it was like it was like all pretty mutual heat. Like they both had attempted to do things to each other, and like Jeezy did put out a hit on him.
Yeah,
Like and wanted him.
I'm
dead,
talking about
dead.
both sides.
Oh yeah, absolutely, and like that's where like they're kind of standing at like an even keel place of like, yeah, we both kind of tried to really fucking hurt each other, but I know what you mean. It's like, yo, how much did they pay them to be like to make them both realize that they were losing money being against each other?
And I guess I don't want to be like I'm two-faced about it because I'm with like I don't want people getting shot up in hip hop. You know what I mean? At the same
I
time,
think that's why
course,
I
but-
think that's why they squashed it.
So, like,
because
to show that-
people
Big
are dying.
message.
it's
So
a
many
big
people are dying.
message. It is a huge message, but I personally don't think that it should have been monetized.
Amen. Because we don't know what the real message is now.
Yeah.
We don't know if it was a payoff. Like, yo, man, just be cool, man. You can make $10 million tonight.
I'm
Yeah.
just glad the
'Cause there's some
overall
people that would do
message
that.
was positive, sort of. Because a lot.
If they didn't do the
I-
diss track, I think we would
sadly,
be
a
fine.
lot of negatives came out of it. I mean, it looked like a Gucci win.
Really? I saw a lot of people saying Jeezy
No,
won.
a lot of people said Jeezy. I mean, I'm not talking about the verses. I meant overall because a lot of Jeezy's getting a lot of hate for.
Jeezy
being
just
there.
dropped an album, though.
So I'm
Yeah.
saying
This was
He
good
did.
timing for him. But is it real? Watch the
See
album
that
come out and it's got
album.
hella Gucci disses on it. It just dropped today.
Yeah, it did drop.
Like, I wouldn't be surprised if he's like, shut him to the verses, but that shit was just rehearsal. Like, he's
Pissing
like,
in that.
another hit on you.
now I'm about to pull up, put your body in a hearse too.
Yo, pissing in that.
You don't want to
lemonade.
see the way the snowman gonna hurt you. Yeah.
One thing before we move to another topic, the game versus 50 Cent.
I need it.
That would be a.
I got.
good
It's too
one.
combined.
It's too what?
It's too combined.
What you mean?
You think they have too many songs together?
I think there's
or-
too many songs together.
Yeah.
I think
They'd
50.
just be playing hit.
I
It
think
would
I
end
know
with
bold
it
take.
would
I
end
think
with a hit or
50 has too
11.
many hits with Game. I think Game has enough to go on his own.
You don't think 50 has enough hits on his own?
I think 50
I
has
think they
enough
could
hits
both
to the
go.
real hip hop heads. I'm talking radio only. Bro, 50 never got a Drake song.
Yeah, but think about
Yeah, but many man, Toy Soldier.
all
you got,
of that
Oh my
album.
god, you got
Our
a-
19
Get Rich or
years-
Die Trying could be on there.
But
Yeah,
he's
the
missing
whole
a
album.
whole demographic, bro. All the teenagers.
That's true.
No Game because
Blood
Drake.
The One Blood remix is the Drake. He started. Well,
I like
'cause
Game too, but there's just a lot.
he
I
just
think
caught up
for
to the
me,
younger
50 is more
generation.
influential, but I'm trying to think about the kids right now. You know
I
what
think
I mean?
Game outspits 50.
Oh, easy.
So
I wouldn't even say
actually,
easy,
for
but I would give
being
it to
a
him.
kid in
I'd
this
tip my hat.
situation,
'Cause
The
old
reason I
50
say
Cent.
easy is because I hear Nas in Game.
Old 50
I
Cent though.
think it'd be still a good match, bro. Because I still listen
Okay,
to
okay,
50
I'm going
songs.
through just. Damn.
We're not a
okay.
versus episode,
No,
but
I'm conceptualizing the
50
versus
has
episode.
hits.
In the club, Many Men,
Yes.
PIMP, just a little
Candy
bit.
Shop.
21
Candy
questions.
Shop.
On the Man, Window Shopper.
Window shopper.
Damn,
Candy
Ayo,
shop.
Ayo Technology. Ayo. Damn.
hey, don't
She
forget though,
won.
50 Cent was like I don't know.
Wangsta. Hustler's Ambition. Damn.
Wangsta.
Damn. I'm actually literally jaw dropping as I'm reading this. Disco Inferno. Out of
read the
Control.
Did you
game.
even
But
say
read
in the club
games,
yet?
though.
Best Friend.
He didn't even say Candy Shop either.
Oh, in
That's
the
Candy
club.
Shop.
In the
That's
club.
13 so far.
In the club, you say that yet?
I Get Money. Yeah. In the Club. I'll whip your head, boy. 15.
All the G Unit songs.
Holy shit. Magic Stick.
Okay, but look at
16.
Game has enough on his own too, though.
Yeah, I'm not
On
saying it's
Fire.
not.
G Unit.
I think 50 would fucking flat
Okay,
out win.
I'm straight up. Yeah, this is
50
me.
would
I might have
would
to eat
blow
my
him
words.
out.
I'm looking up the game hits right now.
50
Want to
Might
get
have
to know you
50
with
would-
Joe?
Okay,
50
give
would
me.
blow
Okay,
him
hold up
out,
though.
bro.
Let's go back. These
To the
are
game?
game ones.
To games.
Hate it or love it.
But that's both of them.
That's 50.
But it's on the game's album, so he gets to claim
But 50
that.
broke the hook.
But he gets to claim it
Okay.
still. 100 with Drake. James.
I like
Martians versus Goblins with Tyler Creator, and this I said, like I said, the new connection.
Okay.
Because game gets new features.
Yeah, 'cause you can say
Wouldn't get
Bloodwalk on
far.
there, and
This
Bloodwalk
is how
on
we
there.
do. Wouldn't get far.
Wouldn't get far as much.
Put you on game.
What you want? No, Game's got. I'm not saying he does it.
No, but I'm just conceptualizing with each
Bloodwalk.
other while we're all together. West Side Story, Let's Ride, Old English, fucking.
Old English was my shit.
That's what I mean. West Side, the actual West Side, 300 bars and running. I don't know. This is kind of a toss up. Real shit. I think it would come
If
to.
we're talking
Give it to
hits,
50,
I would
like,
give it
by,
50.
by a
If
small
we're
margin.
talking hits for our generation, but if we're talking cultural presence, game 50's present, but memes talking about 6ix9ine, trolling about Trump, and trolling other artists is what keeps him present and power. Like the show.
Yeah.
Game is present because he's around, rap wise.
All right, man. We'll
So,
toss it up.
I think
I think
it's a
50
straight
would
even
win.
toss up
I
actually.
think 50 would win still.
I think
he got shot, bro. How many
9 times.
9 times, fool, and he's still.
Yo, so did the game though. So
I will say the concept art for it was fucked up, where it was like kind of foreshadowing 50's win. It was like when people were posting concept art, it was like a gorilla with a butterfly on its finger. Like, yo, representing the old butterfly tattoo. I don't know if you know this.
Yeah, the
Game
game.
used to, he used to have the butterfly tattoo.
When he was called The Game.
Yeah, and then he got it with the LA.
he
But
covered it with
I was
LA.
like, yo, the callback on this is fucked up,
And he-
actually.
and people forget he was a tongue pierce stripper,
Oh.
and you know
Wait, what
That
happened?
was- yeah,
he was a
Game
tongue
used-
pierce stripper.
Who was?
The game was.
It was a what?
He was a tongue pierce stripper.
Temporary stripper.
Tongue pierced.
Nick wanted to hear it differently. He's like, I want to hear it differently.
Stripper?
Yeah.
Is this facts, bro?
It's facts,
Ain't
dog.
no one took his
Dude.
G card or nothing.
No,
He's
you
still
try
a-
to take Game's G card.
He's like
No one's
6'4".
taking- yeah, no one's taking-
that fool was a California bear.
Yeah, he's a.
I'm just saying. You know what I mean? There's
he's the Cal-
He's like, hey man, watch Magic Mike, man. You know there's money in the industry.
No wonder he be going to these charity basketball games and getting in fights all the time.
Try me.
He be getting bucked,
I'm
bro.
a bear.
He be fighting people all those
He's
games.
six-
You see that?
Fucking like 4, bro.
he's a California bear. Literally, he is the
He's
California bear.
scary, bro.
He's actually NBA LeBron giant size.
So he's shipping for girls though, right?
I'm pretty sure I think it was.
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. That's cool.
He said that's fine.
cool, right? That's cool.
Hey man, yeah, I'm for
man,
whatever
I'm thinking of
hustle.
all
I'm
these
for
games.
whatever
things.
hustle, exactly.
I might be
Guys or
switching
girls, it
sides
don't
here. I think I
matter.
might give it a game.
Really?
Let's
You
ride.
thinking about the
One
music,
blood.
bro.
Let's
One
ride.
Blood.
Compton,
Like, that had like 12 remixes.
Yeah.
bro. I didn't even say that yet. That's what I
One
mean.
Blood.
And like,
I might give it a game.
like, bro, Compton, produced by will.i.am.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm from Compton.
The Remedy.
Bro, that's what I mean.
Medic-
I'ma put you
medic-
on, and also like I'ma put you on game.
Hey.
Let me put you on game.
Put you.
Like,
Yeah.
like,
Did
just
you guys like Jesus Peace?
yeah,
His album? That
I
album?
did.
And that was like kind of newer almost.
And people didn't like it. I suggest everyone actually watching or listening to this or watching, go back to Jesus Peace because it didn't sit well then, but I think it's an example, and it's exactly what we do
Way
this
ahead
show
of its
for.
time. Holy
Bro, it's one of those albums where the sound wasn't there until it is now. And you go there now and you listen to it start to
can play it
finish
now.
and you're like, this is a 2020 album.
So good.
All right, man.
So good.
Man.
But yo,
We got off track.
but about good shit, man. About the good shit. On that note,
Soundsponge
man,
About, man.
You know, I don't want to talk your ears off too long, everybody, and we got families to get to and such.
I am gonna miss this next week.
I am gonna miss y'all this next week. So on that note, man, I want to talk about a little bit of some recommendations and some ways that I'm gonna be filling my space the next week. I am working on some art for the walls. Anybody who watches us on YouTube or Twitch knows that you know, it's a vibe here, but we're missing something right behind us.
It's a vibe.
So I'm working on some lyric posters.
Don't lose. Stop saying that.
And then
Fucking boomer.
we're gonna be working on some structure for the show and stuff. But beyond that, you know, I want to make sure that you got some things to enjoy. And although we do make it personal, I'm gonna make some recommendations. First off, stay healthy. One, that's easy. Do what you can. Y'all having Thanksgiving out there, please, please, please abide by whatever state rules y'all got. I heard the best thing that was like, skip Thanksgiving next year. So skip Thanksgiving this year, so next year everyone is still there.
That's a good way to put it.
And I was like, God damn, that's harsh, but that's real. But as far as recommendations go, man, I'm gonna be spending this week watching Chappelle's Show all fucking week, man. They finally added it to Netflix, man. Finally.
I can't believe it's in 2020. Yeah,
It's
have
so
you been
good, bro.
I'm trying to watch it from start to finish.
It's so
Have you
fucking
started
good,
Mad
bro.
Real World?
Yeah, I did.
Did you watch episode 2 or 3, bro?
Yeah, of course, bro.
I can't
The
believe
first
that's
3
on.
episodes, I can't believe that's the way he started the show.
can't
I thought
believe-
first episode should have been canceled.
I
after
know,
that.
but
No, the
it
second
did
one.
it.
They literally
Bro.
Clayton Bigsby. The
No,
intro,
bro, yeah.
the intro where he's just dancing.
We can't
like,
even talk about
Yeah,
it
okay,
on,
we can't even
on
talk about
here
it.
because it's so.
It's so fucking